Hello and good morning. Hi, Tina. I'm just sitting out here in one of the most beautiful ambient outdoor settings I think I have seen here at HSN. And it's not because we went and spent more on any furniture or changed a fireplace or the rugs or anything else. It's just the lighting. The #1 way to elevate and improve and really just freshen up your home, your outdoor, your decor is lighting. It can get very, very pricey, but today we have taken an item that's sold out over in the UK on our sister network, has a fantastic rating, over 4.2 stars. Everyone loved it, and we brought it here today for our Today Special. I know you're going to love this light, even if it was just white LEDs, the 10 LEDs, excuse me, around. You also have the lights on the sides. You'd love that. But each one of these also comes in every color, and wait till you see how many you're getting. The idea of placing these into the ground. And yes, they'll all come with their own stake. I love lighting a pathway for safety. That's what makes it so nice about the light coming off the sides as well as the top. There's safety in any kind of darker wallway, your walkways, stairs, even singular steps coming in and out of a home. Fantastic idea there. But what about the rock gardens where the fountains are, the beautiful places where your flowers are, whether they're real or whether they're faux, lights make a huge difference. And boy, can they get pricey when they're solar, because you're not replacing batteries, you're not wiring them. You just place it and forget it. Set it and forget it. Do you want to move it somewhere else? No unscrewing, no changing things. You can lift it up and move it somewhere else. Of course, you can fasten it to a wall. Look how gorgeous against that fence there. I think this would have been a fantastic deal if we were giving you 4. That's just the fact of the matter, because $10 a light would have been a great deal when you are getting the 10 LEDs, which is the first generation we've ever had that now becomes a completely colorful oasis. Just with the touch of a button, you go from that beautiful classic white to all of those fun colors you're seeing on your screen. I think giving you 4 of these would have been a fantastic deal at this price. But we didn't just give you 5 or 6 or 7, you are getting 8. 8 of these color-changing discs you can place anywhere. You are just going to choose your color of the disc itself, because maybe that's important to you. You want it to blend in with that fence, that greenery, the tree, wherever you would like it to be. We do have black, we have gray, white is also available. Hunter green is so nice to have it there right within your greenery. And even the brown, very smart, because that's where I would want to place it, is on a brown wooden fence. And I love how it just blends in until it's time to shine. Lou Caputo is here. He's been with us for 30 years. He's a product expert. He's a tech expert, home repair expert. Lou, has anything ever been easier?
I'm an expert. What?
The expert. The expert is here.
Nothing has been easier.
Nothing has ever been easier.
Nothing has been, well, because typically when you're putting out lighting, right? There's digging trenches, there's electricians, there's a lot of money. That's none of that with this. You don't have any of that with your disc lights. And these are the latest iteration of our disc lights. And, you know, Bell & Howell, they've been around for 116 years at this point. They're in 99 countries around the world. These guys have won Academy Awards.
Right.
For advancements in lighting. Okay, so that's, I mean, all of that combined, this is the culmination of that experience. This light has 10 LEDs on the top, and not just any LEDs. These are your surface mount diodes that actually change color. All I'm doing is flicking a little switch in the back, and it's making the lights change colors, or I can go to all white. So those are your choices with this. There you go. So there's actually just a little bit too much light in here, so that's, it's picking up on that, but you can see right there how I can change those colors. But then they added the lights on the sides as well, as you can see right there. So there's 14 total, 4 lights that go around the sides in these windows. But what that does for you is you get this really nice combination of uplighting and side lighting all at the same time. Because that's the one thing I always felt like our disc lights, you know, they did really great was the uplighting part, but we didn't have that, oh my, now look what's happening. They didn't have that side light. Now with the side light in this, it's amazing. Now, you're gonna notice them being used a lot of different ways all around the set, okay? You're gonna see some, like the ones in front of the fireplace that are laying just flat on around their back, and you can do that in any flat surface. Same thing with the tabletops right there. Then you're going to see some that are in planters, and we're actually using the included stakes with those, because you can stake these into the ground as well. And then, as if that were not enough, we've got some that are mounted vertically to the walls back there, because these actually have what we call a keyhole in the back. And what is that? You know, what is a keyhole? The keyhole is that little circle that they put in the back there so you can hang it on a nail or a screw. So, Natasha, incredibly versatile. You're getting a lot here. The price is absolutely amazing today. And this has innovations. Oh, did we mention these are exclusive to HSN?
I love that.
You cannot get these anywhere else. So if you're a big fan of our disc lights, this is the only place you're ever going to see these.
If you are ever going to host a party ever in your life, ever, I don't care if it's summertime, Christmas time, I don't care if it's in just 3 weeks because, hey, the weather was right or your team won. How cute are these? I love that you just placed your water on it.
Yep.
This is the cutest idea for not just, you know, tablescaping, for your centerpieces to be placed on there. I love the idea for a tablescape outdoors.
Look at
you
that.
have just the water for the coasters is so cute. And by the way, they are weather resistant. They are stain resistant.
Oh, totally.
They're meant to be outside where it rains and where it thunders and where life happens. So whatever spills or happens on your table, it's going to be okay. But, you know, these are the kind of things that people say, and I've seen it, $15, $20 a piece to have them for tablescapes where you place something on them just to have it look beautiful at a wedding or at an anniversary party. That's how much these kinds of lighting table decors can go for. What Bell & Howell has done and says, you know what, let's make it way more sturdy, way more doable, and put it somewhere where the light actually extends off the sides. So if it is placed near your step, right where you enter your home, or where your stairs are coming on or off of your porch, you now not only have that gorgeous uplighting, but the side lighting to light where your feet may be stepping. I think that is so important, and usually you end up requiring 2 different lights to do that.
No, you do. And so basically there's 3 reasons. Actually, come back here. I want to buy you a drink.
Oh, great.
So it's early, but you know, why not? There's 3 reasons why people buy lighting for their outdoors, okay? The first reason is ambiance. That's what we were talking about, making things look better, make it look, you know, a little bit nicer. The next reason is security. The bad guys don't go where the lights are. We all know that, okay? And then the third reason is safety, meaning you want to illuminate stairs and tripping hazards and, you know, things like that, pathways. So there's a lot of good reasons to do that, or it could just be because you've got a great sense of fun, you know, and you want to have your coasters with your glasses on them.
The hostess with the mostest.
That's it. That's what I often get called that. Actually, you know what's funny though? My wife Kelly is the hostess with the mostest, and she's the one who actually originally came up with the idea of using these as coasters, and she's a big crafter. Her immediate thought went to centerpieces.
That's what I think too.
You know? Yeah,
Yes.
if you're having company over, you know, you put a glass vase on here, some glass beads inside of it, and all of a sudden it's a wow, you know?
Oh, wow. You know, I love any kind of glass. They call them, you know, hurricanes, basically. If this is something that you love in your decor, a lot of people have them. They're somewhat just oversized glassed vases. If you have them, whether they're indoors or outdoors, holding real or faux plants, you put the white light under that hurricane.
Oh, amazing.
And let me tell you, it's going to look like you spent tens of thousands of dollars for your interior decor.
Look at that.
It is something that the highest end interior designers would love to do when they're showing $1 million home, just to say, and look at this, you know, set of luxury. So this is going to give you that option with the white, and I love that. Maybe you do want something a little bit more peaceful, serene, and just kind of steady. Keep that white. And then when it's time to become the hostess with the mostest, or as I like to say, someone here once mentioned this phrase, I love it, the matriarch of meaningful moments.
Wow!
Isn't that beautiful?
That is some amazing alliteration. Who came up with that?
Mindy, she's a bright woman.
Holy cow.
Yes, and I believe if that's who you are, that's who I strive to be. This is going to be that wow moment, even if it's just, hey, someone's coming over for, you know, tea, let's just put it on the fun coaster. That's great.
The fun coaster.
But my goodness, the lighting for the steps is so important for safety, Lou.
Well, I mean, look around the set where we are sitting right now, and there you see we've got some on the walls. We have some inside of the planter. You know what's interesting in that shot right there? Not only is that light projecting outwardly from the top, but if you notice, those side windows are illuminating that flower box that's right above it. So that's kind of amazing that's something we could not do before. So you're really getting the maximum benefit of these lights. I mean, this whole set that we're sitting in just looks so amazing, so inviting. You know, it's so much fun right now. And literally, I can tell you that I watched them set this up and it only took a few minutes to do all of this.
That's the thing.
Because they're easy.
I'm not handy.
Yeah.
So when I see something that can make such a big difference in a decor or landscaping, I say, okay, well, what do I have to wire? What extension cord do I have to kind of figure out where it goes, and is it plugged into the right place? How do I turn it off? How do I keep it powered? What is it going to get stuck to? Is it weather resistant? These are all the questions that just say, no problem, we got it. It's meant to be outdoors. It's solar.
Right.
That means you never have to add those batteries. You never have to plug it in.
No.
It's always going to be beautiful. And LEDs, they last forever and ever. We're talking.
They really do.
I mean, 60,000 hours or something crazy. You can't even do the math.
Right.
But what really blew my mind, Lou, when I saw the price, because I have looked for other outdoor lighting, especially ones that are versatile, that you can get so much life out of.
Yeah.
I thought this price we had today was for 4. I swear hand to God, I thought it was for 4 because I thought that made sense as a good deal. When you're not getting those 4, but 5, 6, 7, 8, now you may not even have to choose between the front yard and the backyard,
right.
the entryway or your outdoor table setting. You may not have to choose between the few you want on your mantle and the 6 you want along your walkway. For this price, when you're looking at a $13.33 flex pay, go ahead, take advantage of that on any major credit card and grab 2 sets and see the difference when you're lighting all the way from A to Z in your outdoor space. And maybe even, yes, taking it inside for a bit. Now, Lou, if you did light it all day outside, if you left it in the solar all day outside, could you bring it in and let it stay lit for the evening? How long would those lights go?
You absolutely could, and they will last just as long indoors as they do outdoors. You just have to remember that they do at some point have to go outside. Actually, here's something interesting. So Kelly, again, my wife, using some other, she had a jar that had a solar light inside of it, and she wanted to keep it inside the house because it was really pretty. And she had it sitting right on a windowsill. And the darn thing would charge every single day from just the light coming in through that window.
That's great.
And then work for, certainly until I went to bed, it was still lit. You know what I mean? So these will absolutely, and I've seen people do that too. Oh, speaking of which.
This is so smart, Lou.
Yes. Well, thank you. I don't hear that often enough. This actually, I think, is out of necessity. If you've had friends tell you that they keep driving by your house at night because it's not lit, guys, it's time to start putting those solar lights out by the curb. And in this case, we actually put them, we took advantage of the fact that we can mount these vertically on a nail, and we put them on the side of the mailbox. But we also lit the mailbox from the bottom. And if you notice, look how bright my hands are on here by comparison. Do you see what I'm talking about? I mean, these are just crazy, crazy bright lights. And this light, because they are up lights, it goes all the way up. But then you've got the circle of light that's coming out of here, illuminating our little figurine. Now, this is for practical reasons, but it's also beautiful. You know what I mean? It can serve, 2 masters at the same time. This one over here I love because we were talking earlier about how people buy them for ambiance, but then they buy them for safety and security. So, when you're talking about safety, on this side here, we've got them on the stairs here so that, grandma, grandpa, me, don't fall down the stairs when they're coming over to the house. Maybe they don't know they're there, they forgot they're there. So that's a really great way. And notice we've got them mounted vertically and horizontally. These are just literally just sitting on the trestles. I mean, it's that, that's one of the beautiful things about these is you can just lay them down. But
so smart.
These are like, I've been calling the staircase, it's our mullet today, because on the front here, we're all business. But then if you got people coming in and you're having a party in the back, there it is right there. There's your party side.
It's
okay?
great.
And I love that because you could, decorate for the holidays or maybe just every day's a holiday at your house, as it should be. You're out there, you're having fun. Look how great those look. And the comment that I've been getting from a lot of people online today has been about how much they like the fact that these are what we call color morphing. They're not just color changing. The color changing lights go color, 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 color. Like, the red, green, blue, all that, okay? These goes very slowly going through every color, almost dissolving from one color to the other, which is more soothing. It's more relaxing. It's not frenetic in any way.
It's beautiful, and it actually is kind of like one of them is for sure the elegant, upscale, sophisticated of the white.
Yeah.
But if I had these colorful ones in my backyard, I'm spending more time in my backyard in the evening. I'm taking more opportunities to let my daughter play outside when it gets later in the day. I'm enjoying that space more, and I have been looking since moving into my home. It's the first time I've had a yard in a while. In Los Angeles, I had pavement. And then I had my apartment, and now I have a yard for the first time. And let me tell you, the amount of things that I've had in my cart that I've said, nope, it's just out of my price range because I wanted beautiful, colorful, fun, and vibrancy, and just things to cheer my mood. mood. Let's face it, if something can make you happy and you can get it home for $1.60 each, what are you waiting for? I can't even get my favorite soda for that price.
Right.
And you are getting 8. It is a very good deal for 4. We doubled that price. We took $30 off of retail, and you are getting all 8. And as Lou said, if you want to just keep it on white most of the time, and then when the spirit moves you, move it to the colorful, we'll show you how to do that. But let's get a nice up close and show you the colors you're going to be choosing from. I believe that, did I hear that brown is most popular? Brown is most popular, especially if you're going to be posting this on something like a wooden fence, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, or mulch.
Trees, even mulch.
Put
Great
it in the
idea,
so yeah, and actually last night we were kind of figuring out like what the colors would be for. So like the brown would be that mulch or a tree or something like
that's
that.
One.
The white, if you've got a PVC fence, which so many people have, that looks or like a mailbox post or something, that looks amazing on there.
So smart.
Hunter green grass, that's a no-brainer right there. If you want them to really blend. Now, the gray, what are you going to do with that? Crushed shell, if you've got marble, if you've got anything like that sitting in your yard. And then, of course, the black one that's down there.
Yes.
A lot of people have black fences. They have black finish trim on their homes, that sort of thing. That was actually the most popular last night.
I love it. And I also want to mention, if you're someone who maybe says, I don't love, and I love dogs more than people, so I say this with an open heart.
I'm with you.
If you don't love other people's dogs going on your lawn, and you have a couple of these lining your lawn, I'm telling you, they're going to skip past your house and go to the next house.
It's like an invisible fence. It's amazing. It's actually kind of amazing.
It is an invisible barrier. It's there for safety, protection, to deter off people from walking onto your property that you may not want them to, whether it's themselves or their four-legged furry friends. I love that because sometimes those signs can be a little obtrusive, but it's your best bet. It's the best option you have. Get these lights, place them along, you know, the edge of your walkways, along the edge of your property where the grass is. Definitely, please, even if you have a single step to enter into your threshold into your home, put them there to have that lighted step. Have them in the back, have them along posts, the plants, the planters, in the planters, because look, it's as easy as lifting up and putting it down, and that's it. And
it's that
any
simple.
credit card, you get it home for 13 and change. How do you change the colors from white to color?
Okay, that's a great question. I'm going to show you right now. If you look at the back of this, there is a switch right here. Normally with any kind of a disc light or solar light, you turn the switch on one time, you're never going to touch it again. Now, you can see my hand is changing colors back here because if I move that switch from one side to the other, notice now it's white. If I push it all the way to the other side, now it's going to change colors. If you leave it in the middle, it turns them off. Don't do that part because there's no reason to ever turn them off. I like it in the color changing mode personally, but it's literally that simple to do. So if you want it white for some reason for a party or a special event, or you're just trying to light up a fence post or something, you can do that, boom. Or you can put it in that color changing mode. Let's go back to the couch back here again, because I want everybody to see one more time when you and I are sitting back here. I'll go over here. So you could just see how beautiful this is. Wow, this couch is much lower than that chair. But see, I just thought I was going all the way down. But look at the fireplace behind us. How the fireplace is pretty, it's nice, but when you add those lights to it, and you know what's amazing to me? The combination of the uplight and the side light on that wall. Look at that glow that's going around those. That's impressive. That's bright.
Where do you keep your pool floats? Where do you keep the tools? Where do you keep the sheds where you keep the tools? Any of those things that maybe as it gets a little bit darker, it's not quite as safe, or it just doesn't have that lighted ambiance, and you don't want to go spending hundreds of dollars for something that it's only pool season for a couple months. So I really grab just even one set of these and toss 2 of them over in that area. Done. Now you have 6 more to be creative with and play with, because we didn't just give you 4, we gave you 8 for this price.
No,
that's what really boggles my mind.
Which is remarkable. And I want you to notice something too, that the addition of those side windows makes such a difference, because when you look at this right here,
that's right.
When you were standing over there by the mailbox before, they were taking that shot of you and we could see the entire background behind you. That was easily 30 feet behind you, okay? And yet everything was just punching, like all those lights, you could see them so incredibly well back there because of the side lights, because of the windows that are built into these. Even like something simple like this little bowl of tangerines that's in front of us right here. The whole thing is lit because of the side windows. So it just adds an element that we never had before. We kind of did at one point, but they were only white, which was nice. It was okay, but I like the color lights better.
And even if you just have something where there's something that's on top of them that is opaque, you now still have the ability to underlight it. I mean, this is the kind of thing where it depends on however creative you want to get.
That's actually really interesting.
But it's not all about just necessarily the side lighting or the overlighting. You can do whatever you want when it comes. Look, tablescaping women unite. I know that there's men out there too who do this, but anyone like me who loves the idea of making art on a table, and your wife is one of them.
She is.
This is going to be, I mean, crafters are going to love this. Does it still charge if you turn it off?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Oh, that's wonderful.
It'll charge on, off. It doesn't matter. Well, and the neat thing about these too is that, like, if you think about it, during the daytime they are off because of the sun.
Sure,
you know, the minute it gets bright, these turn themselves off. And that's another thing I like about these too, is that I'm not messing with a timer. Have you ever had low voltage lighting?
Yes.
Okay, so low, you know, you've got those little timers, and it's either a digital display or it's like little pins you got to stick in there. But here's the problem. Every time there's a change in season, you know, daylight savings, not daylight savings. I mean, you have to go out there and you've got to change it. Or maybe there's a day where it's dark because it's cloudy and it's overcast and you want them to come on, and they won't. These will, because they work off the sun.
I love it. Just choose your color. White is becoming most limited here if you do love that white. I know there's a lot of white fences. Maybe you want to use it against a white decor. So grab the white and check out with that white if you love it. Brown has been very popular, of course, but I think the Hunter Green is excellent too. They're all really winners. Yeah. And please, I implore you to grab 2 sets, because when you see them and you love them and you come back to grab another one tomorrow, they'll be $20 more.
And exclusive.
Thank you so much, Lou.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
It was wonderful having you here
today.
Great
being here.
You see these beautiful rugs? If you want to add a beautiful rug, whether it's going to be that sophisticated of the white lights or the fun, colorful lights that we just saw, we have great rugs here at HSN. Just search the word rugs. You can find Safavieh, New Loom, My Magic Carpet. Some of them are machine washable, which is so trendy and oftentimes quite expensive, but here we have really, really great deals on the rugs. So go ahead and just search that and you can get the size, color, shape, style that you want. More wonderful solutions in just a couple seconds.
In honor of Black History Month, we will be highlighting some of our Black-owned businesses. Let me ask you a question. What do you love about cleaning the toilet? Nothing, right? Let me change that. Let me tell you about the Fast Cleaning Toilet and Tank Cleaner from Professor Amos. Fast Toilet Tank Cleaner is a thick, concentrated formula. It's developed to dissolve that lime scale, the rust, mold, and the mildew stains that's actually found in your toilets. And you can clean both the toilet bowl and the tank. It clings to the surface, allowing for longer contact time, so the active ingredients can do the work instead of your hard elbow grease. If you would like to get yours, you can use the item number either at hsn.com or at the app. But the fastest way to do it is use the QR code right there on the screen.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
At Dial 10 Beauty, we believe in the confidence that lies within you. Every woman deserves to feel empowered, unstoppable, and unapologetically beautiful. Give me 10 minutes and I'll change the way you see yourself.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
Welcome back. I'm Natasha Lloyd. Please add me online, Natasha Lloyd HSN. I would love to be staying in touch with all of you, and also letting me know, what it is that you love that I'm wearing on air, what you'd like to see more of, because I love discovering new styles here at HSN, and you can find all of the items that we are wearing just by searching the words Host Closet on hsn.com. Right now, I'm wearing just about the easiest, most perfect summer dress you ever did see. You could toss this in a suitcase and be ready to go day in, day out on a vacation. You could wear it to work. wear it just day to day. I absolutely love it. G by Juliana, she makes some really, really beautiful garments, and this V-neck dress is just a winner. I'm also wearing them with my beezies, which are coming up next hour. Full hour of beezies. I know that you love those. So many on sale, machine washable. Yeah, it's a really wonderful day to be comfortable. And speaking of being comfortable, I don't know of anything that makes me more uncomfortable than mosquitoes. It is absolutely the season. They are, quite frankly, they're a danger to your health. They're a nuisance. Once they bite you, it's game over. And if you're one of those people who either gets a bunch of bites when someone else gets one, or you just get the one, we hate them, we don't want them. But how do you repel them without using those super dangerous materials? You know, some of the stuff that's in a lot of mosquito repellents, you just hear year after year, all of the really, I mean, just about as scary as you can get side effects with some of those, but not with this. What we have is a actual solution derived from nature, taking the chrysanthemum, which was a natural thing that mosquitoes didn't like to go around, and we said, let's create something to repel mosquitoes based off of that science, and boy, did it work. This is from Thermacell. What you are getting is an actual repellent device. You see a couple things in front of me. It's because you can choose blue or you can choose the black. These are your two color options. I'm sorry, here's the black here. And then once you grab these, you're just gonna put in kind of like that diffuser, like you would a beautiful little scent, but you won't smell it. And that diffuser is going to keep away those mosquitoes. How long does it last? Quite some time. Do you have any refills? You got 2 refills. It's all included with our price. We have $20 off today. I mean, what a deal. Carrie Mobley is here with me. Mobley, excuse me, is here with me. Dad, look at this. I'm done with them. I hate them. And finally, a solution I feel safe to use around my daughter, around anyone who has sensitivities. This is brilliant.
Right. Well, I mean, and if you're anything like me, I mean, mosquitoes use my ankles as a filling station, and they are dangerous. You said it. So what exactly is Thermacell? Well, it's totally unique. There's nothing like it on the market. This is our proprietary repellent, and it will keep mosquitoes away for 10 feet everywhere around you. The way it works is with our lithium-ion battery. This battery heats up our ceramic core, and then that core starts to diffuse out all of that proprietary repellent. You can't see it, you can't taste it, you can't smell it, but the mosquitoes hate it. And we stand behind it. We have a guarantee on it that this is going to work for you. So it's gonna come with a charger. You're just gonna charge it up. It just takes a couple of hours. And then once it's charged, you're gonna get about 6 hours on that charge to diffuse all of that proprietary repellent. And you can see it basically creates a force field around you. So no more using those toxic sprays or those candles, which by the way, they hardly work anyway.
It's true.
And you know what has to happen, Natasha? The mosquitoes have to come close to you in order for it to work. I don't even want them near me, buzzing in my ear. And if you miss, just one spot on your body, boy, do they know it. With this diffuser, it diffuses all in the air around you, and just like you can see here, all of those mosquitoes are away. I will say what I need you to do is about 5 or 6 minutes before you go outside, you're just gonna go ahead and turn the power on, because it's gonna take just about a minute or 2 for that diffuser to start, putting out that repellent.
Perfect to know. This is so thoughtful and considerate for others. You know, for someone like me who would just want to sit outside and read by hand, that's fantastic. Put it out there for a couple minutes, don't think about it, and then go enjoy your invisible dome of mosquito-free life developed by entomologists and researchers and outdoor enthusiasts who have, a combined 100 years of research combination together. This is people who said, we know that mosquitoes were never going near chrysanthemums. What was that about? What if we can take that and make it so concentrated and so safe and so natural that we can use that technology to our advantage? What a smart product. There's no doubt in my mind why this is already a customer pick and has fantastic reviews. And it was a customer pick at its original price of $59 and change. What you're seeing right now is $20 off with a flex payment of $13.33. Oh my goodness, that is the price I would pay to just get rid of the mosquito bites on my body already. And trust me, they're coming out earlier and they're staying later. That is just what life is. Look at your IPO on your screen right now. What you're seeing is the repeller itself retails for $33 and $14. But what you're getting with that 36-hour repellent refills and the USB charging cable comes to a total value of $73.10. Because these refills that I'm about to show you here, oh, they're right here as well. These refills, this is basically the magic sauce right here. When you purchase this elsewhere, you might get, yes, one of them, the actual one of these installed in it, plus you can maybe get the cord here, the charger, that's all perfect. But when you go and purchase refills, that's going to cost, you know, money, and people usually pay for that because they want them so badly.
Right.
$39. We're including that with this purchase. So you're probably gonna go the summer.
It is.
Using it
Yeah.
a couple hours here and there, you know,
Right.
every other night or so. And at the end of the summer, you're gonna say, huh, first time I've never had all those red bites all over me.
Right.
That's what happens.
You know, and
Huge value.
We look forward to this time of year. I mean, I'm from Michigan, right? This is like our glory time. And maybe you're not one of those people that they're drawn to the way they're drawn to me, but maybe some of your guests are.
That's right.
I mean, a couple of my friends, when they get a bite, oh my gosh, they swell up, they're allergic to them, it itches, and it really is a fun ruiner. Not to mention the fact that, yes, to be honest with you, mosquitoes are one of the mass murderers in the world. I'm not trying to sound too cryptic there, but it really is true. They lay eggs in just the tiniest bit of water, and so gross, but I have to say it, those eggs can stay in that water for up to 3 years until the perfect condition brings them out. So I want to show you how you're gonna, I know, yeah, right, it's like, how do you move on
Well,
from
you know,
that?
there was something that when I lived on the ocean, people used to say, don't be afraid of sharks. Mosquitoes kill more people than sharks every year. Mosquitoes kill more people than any other animal on the planet each year. So be afraid of those. And I'm
Right.
like, well, I don't want to be afraid, but because they're very, very hard to control.
Right.
Some people don't like the strong scents of the sprays, and maybe you're sitting next to them, whether it's just at a pool, whether it's at a public pool, maybe you're at a gathering. This is something where you can say, I'm protected, the people around me are protected, but no one is being in any way, you know, offended or bothered by the scent that I'm wearing on myself, or heaven forbid, one of my biggest fears is someone forgot to blow out the citronella candle. Someone forgets
Right.
to blow out the torch.
Yep.
Someone tips over the citronella candle or the torch that has flammable oil in it.
They don't work anyway.
Those are such dangers, and this is not that. It's like a little diffuser you'd be happy to keep, you know, on your baby's bedside table.
Absolutely.
And that's the kind of safety I want with the security I want. I have a question, how wide of an area specifically?
Yep.
Like, how much am I really protecting with one of these diffusers?
It is 10 feet every direction around you. So it's perfect for a table. If you have a larger outdoor area, I mean, at this price, you guys, grab a couple of them. You
Right.
can have one over here and one over here. So maybe somebody's over by the fire and they're roasting marshmallows for s'mores, and, you know, over here somebody's grilling. And so I just really think that this is something that you are going to love. And we have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. This was also independently tested by the EPA for safety and effectiveness. It is people and pet friendly. You don't have to worry about those toxic chemicals, but more importantly than that, it works. We stand by our product. The candles, they hardly work at all. Those sprays, I mean, they hardly work. And then on top of it, you're putting those toxic chemicals all over your body, all over your kids' bodies, your grandkids' bodies. They smell terrible and they're hardly effective. This is something that keeps them away without having to have those toxic chemicals around you. So when you get it home, you're gonna charge it up. And really easy, you're gonna take your cartridge.
Those are so cute, by the way.
I know, they're just adorable. And you can really see the solution inside of here. That is that proprietary repellent in there. So you're just gonna remove the little top. So you can see, boopity boop, if I shake it, that's the liquid in there. Now I'm gonna pop this off.
Okay.
And I'm simply going to drop it right down here into my unit. I'm gonna put the top on. Super easy, you guys.
Just one button?
One push of the button.
Ooh, I love that, Carrie.
And again, in about 3-4 minutes, you're gonna barely be able to see that that repellent starting to diffuse out. To shut it off, you simply hold it down for 1, 2, 3 seconds, and then it goes off.
How do I know when to recharge it?
Well, when it stops working.
When the light's not turning on and you have
That's right, exactly, yep.
But you're gonna have a few nights if you're taking it out for the dinners, for the chats, you're gonna have a few nights before having to, and you could even recharge it outdoors if you wanted, as long as you have a plug or a battery,
it can stay
anything
plugged
else.
in, exactly. You can keep it plugged in and you don't even have to worry about it charging. But this was originally created for fishermen, for campers, for boaters.
Oh, I see, because you can take it anywhere with you portably without having to plug it in.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you're taking that hiking trip, if you're taking even that vacation and you know that where you're gonna be staying, your hotel, maybe it's somewhere in another place in the world where they tend to have some mosquitoes, maybe it's right here to Florida, grab this, have it by you, at the pool, on your deck, anywhere, so you don't have to worry about it. And there's no question that you're not spraying anything else at all. Now, watch how, is this on right now?
Yes, I turned it on. Has
Okay.
it let's see
So
if
it's going to
starts.
take.
It is.
So
It's
if you
starting
see
to
my
diffuse.
hand here, oh, I'm in front of the wrong one. Oh, here, I'll go in front of this one that you have. Can you see right now the diffuser? I don't know if we're seeing that there. You can. Oh, there it is. You see a little bit of that smoke coming off your screen. That is how subtle this is. And it's just like you would have a scent diffuser in your home. And it's so smart. Does it work on other insects?
Good question. So what we say is this is specifically created for mosquitoes.
Okay.
That's what we can say. However, in my own personal experience, it also has helped with the no-see-ums and black flies. But we can't technically say that. That's just my own personal experience. But really what we're dealing with are the mosquitoes. And boy, do they hate this.
I don't know what a no-see-um is.
Oh, it's the little tsetse flies.
Oh, because you literally don't see them. Okay.
That's why they're called no-see-ums.
I
Yes.
understand that. But I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to, potentially offset with any bees or
Good
anything like
question.
that.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely
okay.
not. It's completely safe for your pets. And again, this is a naturally derived, I call it a chemical, but it did come from nature. It did come from the chrysanthemum. And again, we have a 100% satisfaction guarantee on it. Go on to hsn.com. Look at these reviews. People, like you said, at that full price as well. It is so effective. It's really going to be a game changer. I think that you're really going to enjoy it, especially if you are one of those people like me where the mosquitoes are just so drawn to you. Thumbs down to them.
Or you just know someone who has that feeling. What a great way to get a gift at this price. Great reviews, customer pick at $20 more. So this sale price is not going to last. I've just had that confirmed, as well as the free shipping and handling. It's kind of a no-brainer. If I had solved this problem other than the giant things that I use hanging up and I'm plugging them in, are they safe in the rain?
Those are so gross,
what an
too.
easy way to do this. And remember, you are getting the 2 additional refills for those full 84 hours. Fantastic. Thank you so much,
You're
Carrie.
so very welcome.
What a great deal on these.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have our HSN credit card yet? Because if you don't, you could end up getting what we just talked about and all of that mosquito relief for $19.99. All you do is you call the number on your screen, and when you sign up, we will give you that credit card number right over the phone. So you don't have to wait for it to get mailed to you. And then you can apply and just buy right there, apply that $20 off. And something like the Improvements Heavy Duty Home and Lawn Bags, 2-pack by the way, plus the tote, love that, $6.95. That's how much that would cost if you grab that today. So wow, that's a wonderful use. These are also free shipping and handling, okay? So if you are someone who says, a part of the reason I don't do A, B, or C is the inconvenience of it. Maybe it is the lawn work, maybe it is the cleaning up, just taking the kids to a pool, cleaning up around the pool. The amount of solutions I've tried to come up with for those larger, bulkier outdoor items, or even just garage items, it's insurmountable. Or even just moving, organizing what's in your garage. All of these things require containers. They require things that need to hold them. But the biggest issue is, how do I then move that container? Does it have sturdy handles? How many handles? Are there different ways for me to move it? Ooh, Improvements have thought of that. And are you ready for how much weight they can hold? I actually don't even think you're gonna believe it. I might have to let Deb Byers tell you, because this absolutely blew my mind. I don't know how it's possible without it being made of solid steel. Deb Byers is here. We have a great price on these. It's so nice to see you.
It's nice to see you. I love your dress.
Oh, thank you.
Now, you're pretty dressed up for lawn and yard bags.
Not at all.
But these are not only for outside, they're also great for inside, and they're perfect for virtually anything. So even for your, like I had to move everything out of my bedroom when I was having my floors redone. So my sweaters and my handbags and my shoes, I threw them all in the bag and then just dragged them with the handles to bring them into the living room until I was ready to unpack them, because these bags virtually do it all. You're getting 2 of them, and you're getting the brand new tote. So now you not only have something that's going to be fantastic for you at home, you have something that's unbelievable on the go. So what is it about these bags that just makes them so hugely popular, and this time of year is the perfect time? First of all, they're ginormous. They're about 20 inches by 20 inches by 28 inches high. They will hold 1,500 pounds.
Did you hear it?
1,500 pounds.
One more time for everyone in the back.
1,500 pounds.
I don't understand.
And well, they're made that way, and that's 500 pounds more than our nearest competitor. Now you're going, well, 1,500 pounds, that's way too much. But isn't it great to know that you've got all that capacity in this great big bag?
Well, yard work, bricks, stuff that gets heavy.
Exactly, of course. In this time of year when we're going to be doing lots of yard work, you've got 48 gallons of storage all the way down. They're 20 inches by 20 inches by 28 inches high. They're made of woven polypropylene, so they are virtually indestructible. Twigs can't do anything, branches can't do anything, nothing can poke through. You'll notice that this is standing up all by itself. There's a wire in the top. It's engineered the minute you open it up to stand up, so it's like having your own personal assistant every single time. You've got extra long handles on the top for dragging. Yes, dragging, because like we said, they are virtually indestructible, so drag them over virtually anything. You've got helper handles here on the right. Boom, for emptying them out. You've got helper handles here on the left. Boom, for helping you, again, double reinforced seams all the way around, and you can go ahead and use these over and over and over again. Unlike those garbage bags that we all get at the store and we use them once and they fall apart, this is going to be your assistant now and through all year long. They're just amazing, and you're getting 2, and now you're getting the tote.
The tote's really cute too, by the way, and the tote is equally as sturdy and durable, made with the same materials. How much weight does the tote hold?
242 pounds.
Are you here? One more time, Deb.
242 pounds. Now, we're laughing, but now it's made of the same woven polypropylene.
Yes.
It'll fold flat. Also, your bags will fold flat. By the way, once you've opened them up, they will refold to about 12 by 15. So if you're used to using a bin, which so much of us think, oh, I'm going to go out and buy a bin, what are you paying for that bin? And then when you're done filling it with everything, is it all, where are you putting it when you're done with it? This is your 1,500 pounds of storage. This is 240 pounds of weight that you can take with you when you travel.
Yes.
Put all kinds of things in that, both with woven polypropylene. Absolutely amazing. It's a game changer for anything that you need to do and anything that you need to tote. So this is a great set, and it's a great day to grab them.
I completely agree. As I go over these colors with you, I remember the colors you're going to get the solids on the 2 bags. Yes, 2 of them. So you're looking at, 3,000 pounds in storage weight capacity. You're also going to be getting the striped tote that will come with it in the correlating color. And as I'm going over them, I want you to be thinking, okay, maybe it is the wood, maybe it is the lawn mulch, but even if it's the super heavy stuff and you say, well, I couldn't necessarily carry that, maybe there's a dolly. Maybe someone has the dolly, but now you're not trying to store a giant wheelbarrow. Now you're not trying to store a giant, tub of something that's big that you're only using once or twice, a year or a month. Now you have a bag that folds down flat, smaller than your sheets, and now you can still have all of that sturdiness for your electronics that you're moving from home to home. For the outdoor stuff, I literally thought if I could have just wrapped some of my husband's big electronic musical equipment in something like this, I wouldn't have made him sell it. So this is the color we have first. This is the brick. It's a really pretty kind of neutral, more subdued red. This is the green, really pretty, almost even a teal jungle green color. And these are the blue. If you have a pool, if you have kids who do sports, if you have anyone who has large equipment and that drawer or that cupboard or even that origami rack that you currently have just doesn't fit at all, ding, 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 ding. And what a price, because the free shipping and handling will not last.
Well, it's an amazing time. It's an amazing time of year. So what you can do is take this to the beach, load it all up, then drag it across the beach, and unpack it, fold it up, When it gets dusty or dirty or sandy, you hose it down. These are moisture resistant. You don't have to worry about it. Dry them and use them again. That's the beauty of these beautiful bags. They're enormous. They will hold 1,500 pounds, a 48-gallon capacity, super long handles for virtually anything that you want to just drag. Perfect at this time of year, perfect in the autumn for your leaves. Imagine when you have a handful of leaves and you're approaching a plastic bag that you think you've got it engineered so that it's going to stay open, and then it invariably folds over and there you are. That's not going to happen with these bags. It's like having your own outdoor personal assistant. They are made to stand up. It is absolutely a revolution in having something that's going to help you inside your home or outside your home. And again, if they get wet, just dry them. If they get dirty, go ahead and hose them down, turn them upside down, let them dry, fold them up, put them away, and use them again. They are an invaluable addition to your outdoor help and inside out, because when you use something this big, you're going to be astounded at how versatile it is.
Yes.
And you're getting 2 of them today. And then you're getting the awesome tote, which has a super long handle that goes all the way around, has a little pocket for your cell phone, made of the same durable woven polypropylene, so they're virtually impenetrable, and they hold 242 pounds. So if you are strong enough to hold 242 pounds, you've got good muscles. But this is going to give you the ability to have something with you when you travel, because it can hold virtually anything. It's a great combination set, and you're getting all 3 bags.
There is nothing worse than carrying a bag and having the insecurity of, this thing could rip at any time. If you are halfway across that beach or the lake or the park or to the game or wherever it is, and you know that you put that thermos in there and so said they also wanted their water and now it's getting heavy, and you're thinking, oh dear God, just make it to wherever we're going, never again will you question whether or not your bag is durable enough just using this tote that holds over 240 pounds. Never again. That peace of mind is worth, what is this, $26.95. But this isn't just what you're getting. This is kind of like the fun, enjoy your new favorite tote item. What you're actually getting here are 2 of the largest, most durable, highest. Did you say that your competitor was 1,000?
Was 1,000 pounds.
And this is 1,500 pound capacity. Even just say, hey, it's the end of Christmas. It's time for me to take down my decorations.
Yes.
I don't want to bring 50 boxes into my living room. I want to take all the garland, put it in here, and then do it in my time. I want to do the tree, put it. The amount of things that will be easier in your life because you have this bag. Maybe you did 4 loads of laundry, you can't get to them, life has overwhelmed you, and now it's taking over your life. Toss it in here, get to it when you can, forgive yourself. These bags are gonna be here to be that butler to carry everything for you that you just couldn't do before.
You're 100% right. And over here for now, this time of year, we're going to be doing a lot of work outside. So you're going to the big box store. You've got all the mulch. You've got all the plants. You've got all the soil. What are you putting it in? Now, I have a small home. I don't have a wheelbarrow because I don't have a place to store them. But I've got my bags, and I can go ahead and fold them up in the car, load them up at the car, and then simply drag everything to the back of the house because it'll hold it all. It's amazing. And then if it gets dirty, all I have to do is go ahead and hose it down and then let it dry, fold it up, and use it again. They're going to be super, super, super helpful for you. So forget the garbage bags. Get them at the big store. You know what they are. They've got the whatever. They're going to tear and they're going to rip. They're also going to fill the landfill. These are going to be recycled over and over and over again, project after project after project. It's just a great investment on having something that you are going to use over and over and over again. They're just amazing. And today we have the tote.
Boxes are so overpriced in this world, full stop. My parents just completed their move from California to Florida. They literally arrived yesterday. So we have not even begun on the boxes, but can I tell you, this is what we need. Now, what we did purchase was the smaller ones that are kind of like the duffel bag versions that people use a lot for moving. Guess what those did? They ripped. At the handle, they ripped. They were supposed to be sturdy, but they ripped, and we weren't putting weights in there. I wish we had things like this. When you're looking at 1,500 pounds, never again question if adding that one more important thing is the difference between a disaster or not. And you are getting 2. So when you're getting 2 plus the bag, that's less than $9 a bag. On Flex, that's less than $4.60 Are you get out of town, Deb? This is insane.
Well, the other thing is that we're so used to going and getting the roll of the big black garbage bags. You use one, you throw them away. What are you paying for that roll? This is giving you the opportunity to have something that's going to be used again and again and again, project after project after project, inside your home, outside your home, and on the go with that great big tote. That's just an amazing set today. Perfect time of year. Well, you know what? It's always the perfect time of year for these bags because they do it for every single season.
You are going to have to stop your toddler from climbing into it. That's
Yes, that's true.
But you know how many times I've tried to build her those little houses out of cardboard boxes, and this is all she wants, please. Absolutely love the price. I do want to correct myself, though. I said it would be under $4.60 each on Flex. I have to correct that. It'd be under $2.90 each on Flex.
Oh, my goodness. That's awesome.
So remember, when you have free shipping and handling, that's just going to be a couple dollars per bag to get these home right away. We're not waiting for you to pay off the whole item before we send it to you. It's just gonna be that $8.90-odd cents right up front, and we'll send you all three. One 1,500-pound holding bag, two 1,500-pound holding bag that fold down to the size of maybe a full sheet. And this is going to be the saving grace that takes you everywhere that used to cause those extra trips. Maybe you don't have room for those wagons with the wheels or the wheelbarrows. This is it. Deb, I'm into it.
You're going to be so happy.
You can tell when I really love a good bag, can't you?
It might be time to get them for your mom and dad. Welcome to Florida, by the way.
Thank you, thank you. Those were wonderful. I know we have some more great products coming up, but I do want to tell you, I just mentioned my shoes a little bit earlier, and they have a full hour coming up. Next hour will be all Beezies. Great sale items on the Beezies, but you know what we love about them is they're comfortable. They are great for your arch, your feet. They actually have a nice, in my opinion, the sole is perfectly width, whether you do medium or wide, to let your feet just live and be comfortable. But do you see the gorgeous black raffia that I'm wearing right now? 200 left total. They're gonna be mad at me for wearing them because they might sell out before I sell them. They are so comfortable, and all your Beezies, as always, are gonna be machine washable. Doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how they do the magic. I just know they do it. Search Beezies on HSN, and you will find so many great shoes. And please stay tuned for the next hour because April will be here, and we got some bling and some wonderful summer shoes, which just really make me happy. Cannot believe the price on this, Deb. Cannot believe this one.
I didn't see the price yet.
Half off. Lowest price ever. Yes.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
I know, $14.95. What we did is there's less than 1,000 remaining of these. And because we have such a wonderful today's special with those gorgeous lights that you can use indoor, outdoor for your tablescaping, let's really step it up a bit. Now, of course, you can use this without the light if you want to. And that's great because you still have this gorgeous glass, you know. This is glass. It's nice. It's a beautiful quality. It has a nice kind of like a beveled, almost honeycomb design to it. It's nice and frosted. You have the gorgeous hanging plant, which is just about the most necessary indoor decor detail anyone will tell you to grab. The plant alone with just a regular vase, that easily would be a $14.95 price tag, not even a question. But when you add the LED, it really ups the game. It does include a remote. But the lamp itself does require 3 AA batteries. So that's how you're getting that nice bright light within the lamp. Imagine changing this from room to room. Deb, it's fantastic.
It is fantastic. I'm thrilled that we're offering it to you at this value. So what you're getting is exactly what Natasha was saying. You're getting a real glass. It's got little dimples on it. It's real glass. It's 10 inches high by about 5 inches. You've got this faux spiller plant because you know improvements knows faux. So we're giving you a gorgeous plant that looks real, that requires 0 maintenance. We even made the dirt at the top look real. So you've got something that's going to be absolutely stunning, but you have the ability to change it with the remote. Now, you're going to add 3 AA batteries in the bottom of your beautiful plant, but your remote will already have its battery in it. You're simply going to go ahead and pull the tab, and then you're going to be able to choose through 16 separate stagnant colors to enhance any sort of decor that you have. You can change it on your own, whatever you like, but then you've got party mode. So now you can go, whoa, you can bring it outside. It is weather resistant, fade resistant. It's handmade. It's absolutely phenomenal. You've got 4 separate party modes to go ahead and have the lights change from something fun, absolutely crazy and wonderful, to something more serene and more sedate. So you've got something that's absolutely beautiful, almost like it's breathing, and then it sort of fades from one color to the next. But what I love about this is you are in charge of the light show that's going to happen. So it'll work with any decor. Because it has no maintenance, all you can do is just put it in a room that doesn't have any light, natural light, and now you've got beauty, natural beauty with absolutely gorgeous light. You can dim it or brighten it any color you like, and you're in charge with this beautiful remote to make it go beautifully.
May I hold this remote?
Of course,
This
I know,
is
it's fun.
fantastic. I read the reviews on these, and if you are looking at them and you see the reviews, actually everyone loves this light, loves this plant. There were a couple people who said, oh, the battery on my remote hadn't lasted as long. Maybe they got something that had a slightly older battery. You can always replace the battery on the remote, and they all said, oh, wait, it worked perfectly right again. And these batteries are about 20 cents for a whole pack of them. So if there is anything that you want to read, I actually encourage you to read those, because I thought, oh my goodness, everyone loves this lamp. And for the price, that price was twice what it was today. When I see these colors, I say, okay, wait a second. The blue, the green, the beautiful colors here that I would just keep behind me in an office for all those Zoom calls, all those moments when people see you, but just a little bit of your home. Look at this just right behind me right now. How it looks like a designer came in and spruced up your house.
Well, it's exactly right. You're your own lighting designer, so you now have the power, and you can change your decor. You know, we all get bored with our colors. We want to change our colors. We've changed the colors here on the set. You're in control without spending any additional money. All you need to do is press the button and change the color, and now you've got something totally gorgeous and brand new. Perfect for the holidays. Absolutely beautiful in a quiet corner. Maybe you've got a dark hallway and people can't quite see when they want to go to the bathroom or not, or maybe you've got a baby's room that you want to have a soft night light in. This is perfect because you've got that beautiful faux look of the spillers, which is so popular, zero maintenance, and then you've got the light that you can control the color, you can control whether the mode is going to be jumping or breathing or like a strobe. There you go, there's the yellow. Or you can go ahead and just leave it at white and let it brighten or dim. You're in control, but whatever you choose to do, you've got the opportunity right at the end of your fingertips to have something that's absolutely beautiful and can change to whatever your needs are. It's really fabulous.
Oh, the golden glow is beautiful, Deb. $4.98 is the risk on any credit card. You'll just play that with a FlexPay check. That's all you have to do is you just check the box that says Flex Pay. And then that means we're just going to charge you a third of this, $4.98, and you will get this home. If you're curious about the height, it is about 10 inches in height, 5 inches in diameter. And the glass, remember, and I'm just going to, I know you're seeing the different image right now, but this is glass. Okay, so you don't often see that. And the glass itself is beautiful. It actually, in my opinion, it's like, wow, they really did a lot of gorgeous design details on this to really elevate it, that the price just doesn't compute, in my opinion. I love it for a kitchen, the corners in the kitchen where you don't usually get your light and your plant may not be able to survive because there isn't that light. Put it somewhere where you can just have that bit of brightness. Maybe it's the corner of the kitchen, the edge of that bookshelf behind you in the, you know, the office. Love it for a baby's room, a bathroom. Bathrooms often don't have enough light, but you want maybe a green element, maybe some light. This would change so many spaces that now I'm starting to think of where I kind of want a couple in my home. And the price just cannot be beat. $14.95, we just reduced the price for today's show. It was $30, and I think it's a great deal at $30. However, we are down to a few hundred left.
Oh, wow.
So these are definitely very popular. I think people love the price and the creativity of what color do I want in what room. I don't have to go and unplug it. Right? I mean, I just lift it and move it somewhere else. It's a whole new vibe.
Absolutely, and it totally is. 16 separate colors that are stagnant that you're in charge of. You can dim them or brighten them, and then you've got the 4 party modes, which are really, really fun. So if you've got a meditation room, you can have it kind of fade and breathe from one to the next. If you're in a party mode, by the way, this can go outside because it's weather resistant, rust resistant, fade resistant, so you can leave it outside, take it to the dining table outside when you're having a party, and don't wake up in in the middle of the night and go, oh no, I left my faux plant outside. Not a problem, it's okay. So you can put this virtually anywhere to enjoy it, and you're in charge of the gorgeous colors that are going to come through that beautiful base. So it's a win-win-win all the way around. I know, it's so pretty.
Even without
It's
the
so
lights
pretty.
on, it's worth the price of admission, Deb.
Absolutely, there's no question.
Oh my goodness, I almost feel like I would keep it without the lights on, and then like just when I'm feeling frisky in the kitchen, I'll turn it on and be like, okay, now look at my fun, exciting kitchen. What a great value on this. Deb, thank you so much for joining me.
My pleasure.
Wow, I want to know what everyone's favorite color was on this, what color you're going to be using in your home. So we'll be on Facebook in the next in the next hour. Make sure you let me know. If you do love the idea of faux plants and lights combined to create a perfect ambiance, check out this wreath we have. It actually is by Bloom Lane. It's half off right now. I remember presenting this for the $79.95 and we loved it because you're getting 4 wreaths, really. It is that one wreath that's 21 inches in diameter, but you're also getting the Easter. Do you see the cute little Easter bunny down there? Plus the Halloween fall decor with the pumpkins. Plus you have those beautiful yellow golden bells and the 4th of July Uncle Sam hat. All 4 of those are actually made of metal, so they're really nice, high-end quality. It's not plastic or cloth, and those are going to hang from an already set hook there right in the top of the wreath. So when it's time, all you have to do is unhook something like you're taking off a Christmas ornament, hook the next one on, and your wreath, which is so beautiful and so neutral, immediately transforms indoors or outdoors. We're gonna be back for the next hour with Beezy's, but first up, here we go.
I have got the ultimate comfort sandal that will make you smile for sure. Slip on the Beezy's Smile More Bow Sandal. It's got a 2-inch wedge, stretch fabric, and an open toe design. And I just adore these little bow details. But